Here we are, day 5. Can you believe it? We have reached the end of the Summer of Self-Care Challenge, and I am so stinking proud of you, and you should be so stinking proud of yourself. You have stayed consistent, you've leaned in, you've pushed past the discomfort, and here you are at the finish line. So this is our last day, and this is going to be our best day. Let's go. I want to also add an additional challenge to this challenge in that I would love for you all to find some way. It can be really small. It doesn't have to be this big thing, just some way to celebrate yourself today for making it to the end of this challenge and sticking with it because it deserves to be celebrated. Now, before we jump into today's challenge, I also want to share with you that this doesn't have to be the end of this community. It doesn't have to be the end of our coaching relationship either. We have a Facebook group that's larger for the Calm Mom community. It's called the Calm Mom Collective. So if you are not part of that Facebook group yet, you can search it in Facebook. It's called the Calm Mom Collective, or you can go to the Calm Mom podcast and just click to join the Facebook group, and we can continue a lot of these conversations there. I would really enjoy that. And then if you would like additional one-on-one support, or if you would like to work with me further, and maybe there's something that came up for you during this challenge, or you'd like to see and learn more ways in which you can really learn to heal and regulate your nervous system. We talked a lot about ways and practices and tips and tricks and things like that during this challenge. And it was beautiful and it was powerful. But a lot of times we have trauma stored from our childhoods, a lot of it subconscious, that is causing chronic stress on our system. It's keeping us stuck in a trauma stress response, and that is dysregulating our nervous system. That is the work that I specialize in. So if any of you are looking to go deeper in your healing, in your growth, in your revelations, and really change the way in which you approach this world, change the way in which you approach parenting, just how you see yourself and your place in all of this, I would love to support you. We're actually offering a 20% coaching discount for anyone who participated in the Summer of Self-Love Challenge. So I'm going to put a link down below here. You can also DM me if you'd like to know more, but that link is basically going to allow you to book a free 30-minute discovery call so we can just talk about kind of what's going on with you and then ways in which I could support you further in a coaching package. So our relationship doesn't have to end here either. I would love to continue supporting you. Take advantage of the discount and go ahead and book that discovery call so we can talk about ways in which you can invest in your continued healing. Okay, today's challenge. Today's challenge is all about you. It's all about you. This is the Summer of Self-Love Challenge after all. So we are going to be focusing on you, my beautiful friend. As parents, we spend so much time giving to everyone around us, right? Obviously, our children, our husbands, our partners, our friends. Sometimes we even care for our own parents or our siblings. We are just so we're just so often pouring out, and this is going to be a day focused on pouring in. Now, I want to talk about this thing about we can't pour from an empty cup, because I hear that. And I also hear the analogy about like, you got to put on your own face mask first, right? In the airplane, they tell you put on your own mask before you put on the mask of your children. And sometimes we hear that when it comes to self-care. And I love both of those analogies. You can't pour from an empty cup, and we got to put our face mask on first before we can help our kids. And I think they're true, and I think they're great, but I also think that they miss out on an important point, and it's this. You need to fill your cup not only so that you can better serve someone else, i.e. your children. You need to put on your face mask not only so you can help your children also put on their face mask. You need to have an empty cup because, my friend, you need to have a full cup because you deserve a full cup. You deserve a full cup. You deserve to operate and live your life from a place of a full cup. Not depleted, right? You deserve to live life from a place of of overflow that it just spills out on those around you. And that's the best way that you can show up and care for them. Same thing with the face mask, right? It's not just so I can help everyone around me. It's because I deserve the oxygen too. I deserve all of it. You are worthy and you deserve it. So let's focus on today's challenge. The first challenge, it's a 5-minute challenge, but I think it's going to be powerful in the shift. And this is it. All you're going to do is you're going to make an appointment. You're going to make an appointment. We are constantly carting our kids around to all their different appointments, right? It's like we take them to the dentist, we take them for their physicals, we take them to get their haircut, we take them to appointments all the time. And so often we do that at the expense of our own care. When is the last time that you went to the dentist? When is the last time that you had a physical? When is the last time that you had your hair cut and colored? Like, my hair is soaking wet. I just got out of the pool with the kids. So don't mind me today. But when's the last time? Like, I don't remember the last time I got my hair cut and colored, right? When's the last time you had your annual exam? Like, these things are not fun, but they are self-care. They are self-care. So if there is an appointment that you have been putting off or have not been making time for or have not been prioritizing in your own health, even a massage, mani-pedi, go make that appointment today. Make that appointment. If you have no outstanding appointments, and this is something that you're already really great at, you're like, Michelle, I'm on top of my health. I see the dentist every 6 months. I get my cleanings. I've had my annual exam. I just got my hair cut and colored. Like, I am good. I want you to take yourself out on a date. I want you to take yourself out on a date. What does that look like? I don't know. You could take yourself out to lunch. You could take yourself out to happy hour. You could pack a picnic basket and a blanket and grab your favorite book and head out for half an hour. Just enjoy your own company. That is my coaching for you. Put the phone away, right? Put the emails away, put the work away, get away, arrange for childcare, an hour, half an hour, and have that appointment, make that appointment or have that date for yourself. So that's number one. And then number two, the second part of this challenge is you're going to write a list of 10 things that you love about yourself. 10 things that you love about yourself. Now, this might sound simple and easy, but here is the catch. And here is where the coaching and the reflection comes in. It's really easy for us, especially as moms, to be like, 10 things I like about myself. All right, let me sit down and figure this out. Okay, I'm a really good mom. I take great care of my children. I'm really selfless. I'm really generous. Like, all of these things, and they're all true. But here's the thing. All of those things that I just mentioned find their value in others, in serving others, in helping others, in showing up for others. They're values that are beautiful about you, but they're dependent on you showing up for someone else. So here's the challenge. I want you to write down 10 things that you love about yourself that have nothing to do with anyone else. Nothing to do with anyone else. Nothing to do with how you care for others. Nothing to do with how you love on others. Nothing to do on how you relate to others. And for a lot of you, this is going to be harder than you think. It might bring up some emotion in you because so much of our identity really shifts when we have children and we kind of lose track, or it's easy to lose track of like who we were before we had kids, right? Who am I if I'm not a mom? Who am I if I'm not a wife? And this is really an exercise in returning to some of that, into some of our own identity, separate and apart from the beautiful journey of motherhood, right? We don't even have to qualify that. The journey of marriage, the journey of caring for others, it's all beautiful and I'm here for it. But this exercise in particular is for you to turn inwards and really reconnect with who am I outside of all of that. So I put some examples down below in the challenge if you're having a hard time thinking of some things that you love about yourself that have nothing to do with anyone else. So I'll read some of them here, but maybe you have a great sense of humor, right? Maybe you're really resilient. You overcome challenges and you keep a positive mindset. Maybe that's something that you really love about yourself. Maybe you're adventurous. You love going on adventures and exploring and you're spontaneous. Maybe you're really committed to your growth and your healing, right? That's something that doesn't really have to do with anyone else. It's just something that's awesome about you. And here's what I want you to do with this list of the 10 things that you wrote down. I want you to put them in a place where you can really meditate on them. So what does that mean? You could print them out or keep them on a note in your phone and maybe use them as affirmations and say them to yourself as part of your morning routine for a while. Or you could record yourself, like make a voice note, record yourself saying them out loud, and then listen to that recording every day while you're brushing your teeth or putting on your makeup or just getting ready in the morning. You could print them out and like maybe put them in a really pretty frame and put them on your desk so you see them. You could even just leave it on your phone and make it like a screensaver or something so you just see it and reference it often. And I just want this to be a reminder of your worth and your value and your identity and your beauty and your awesomeness just because you exist, not because you serve others, not because you've achieved something or have some status or some accolade or some job or none of that. Just because you exist, you are worthy of love. You are worthy to be celebrated. You are incredible. And I'm so grateful to know you. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have been alongside you in this last 5 days of this journey, just really supporting you and coaching you and teaching you and growing with you and learning with you, and receiving your encouragements and just being really so warmed by the way that you guys showed up for each other, to love on each other, to engage with each other. It's really been a beautiful container that we've built here in just a few short days. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Join me today for our last Facebook Live at 12:30 Friday. It's going to be awesome. I'll answer any outstanding questions that you have, so you can send those in. And then that'll be it. All right. Have the best day. I can't wait to hear about today. Go ahead and put that stuff in the group, right? So in the Facebook group still, go ahead, put what kind of appointment you made if you made it. And then if you want to share any of the things that you put down that you love about yourself, I would love to see them. And I think it would be a great way for you to be seen and vulnerable in that. A lot of times as moms, we're not ones to self-promote. And it feels uncomfortable to be seen. So challenge yourself and lean into that and put the things that you love about yourself in the chat. So in the Facebook group, so everyone can love on you too. All right, friends, I love you all so much. It's been such a pleasure and a joy and an honor. Be well, and I will see you in the next challenge. We'll plan something special for the fall. All right, be well.